Evil deeds can't stay hidden forever. Watch the powerful moments when evil police officers are exposed and finally caught for their crimes. Like this first cop who thought he could menace these innocent civilians without any repercussions for his actions.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I live here.
Sorry, I'm here under arrest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Body cams were designed to ensure transparency and accountability, but sometimes they capture shocking moments that expose the darker side of law enforcement. From abuse of power to outright corruption, these clips reveal the unsettling reality of officers who crossed the line. On June 8, 2024, Newport Police, including Officer Ronald Lalumandier, responded to an assault in the parking lot of an apartment complex. During their investigation, Brandon Reddig, a resident, made remarks to the officers from the balcony of his girlfriend's apartment.
Obviously, I'm trying to get in. You don't have a rack. You have a rack, sir?
I don't even have a car here.
You guys don't even have like a paper towel? I'm on foot. Hey, I didn't know that. I was just sitting on my bike when she came up. The other girl just started swinging on her. Huh?
About it. Figure it out. Figure it the out.
So I had a guy come up yesterday screaming at us because jerseys were so loud, and we had just talked to the manager. He was going back. He comes up doing the same type of figure it out. He's like, you useless.
The man would get on the officer's nerves, leading to this officer's pathetic abuse of authority.
And after it, so he was gone. Regardless, he was gone, and I was just, dude. And I'm like, just come up and talk to me, and I'll tell you, turning it off right now. We told him, like, if you just would have come ask me about it, you know what I mean?
Hey! Time for you to quit! Hey!
If you yell again, I'm going to arrest you.
Hey, stop right now, or you're going to go to jail.
I didn't do anything.
I don't care. You're egging it on. Stop.
Then what would be the reason for jail?
Disorderly conduct.
But I didn't.
Yes, you did. If you want to test the waters, you'll go in cuffs.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
All right. We're almost out of here.
Hey! Enough!
Unit number 320.
Copy.
Keep it up. I'll take you to jail. Yeah, absolutely.
Officer Lalumandier was threatening to arrest the man and assault the victim for disorderly conduct. A court could potentially find the assault victim and the man guilty if their tone of speech was unreasonable, but considering he was speaking from the top of a balcony very far away, his pitch may have been reasonable.
It works for me. Don't worry about it. I got keys to your apartment.
The officers then made their way to the apartment they suspected the man to be in and started banging on the door aggressively.
I don't know. We're out here trying to deal with some house parking lot. Some guys up on their balcony yelling and trying to insinuate or incite everybody else to fight and cause problems. So we're up here trying to arrest them.
Unit number 320. Copy.
Okay. I can hear them in there. They were all talking on that balcony until somebody came up and knocked on the door, didn't they?
He was not causing any problems. All he was doing was raising his voice for a victim that these corrupt officers were planning to unnecessarily charge.
Big man,
No, I came in to work a detail, and they just had an incident happen over at Holiday House parking lot, and we're out trying to deal with it, and this idiot right here comes out on the balcony and starts screaming at everybody, and he's been told and warned multiple times to come back inside and cut it out, and he wanted to sit there and just keep jawjacking, so if we can get inside this apartment, he's going to jail.
If anyone else is in there, this is considered hindering.
This cop was speaking nonsense. What he said doesn't actually qualify as hindering. Warrants are required to enter a suspect's home, and the person inside has every right not to open the door in this situation.
Sorry to wake you in the middle. This guy's He's pushed the bar too far tonight. So this is Sierra Steps apartment? Okay. Well, her apartment has caused 9 kinds of chaos here tonight. Just FYI. I don't know what you want to do on your end about it, but 328 is a problem. Yeah. Sierra, I need you to come to the door. This is Officer Lawnder, Newport Police. All right. If I get anything out here, I'll holler at you.
All right,
All right. Bye. Sierra Step, come out to the door and talk to me.
Hey, I'm Sierra's boyfriend out in the hall. She's in the office right now.
So who's in her apartment right now?
Who you just heard, other than the officer, was Brandon coming from the end of the hall, and these officers weren't going to take kindly to this interruption.
Nobody's in there.
There is somebody in there.
I'll unlock the door right now for you guys. You guys are welcome to look.
So where'd your buddy go in the red shirt?
Yeah, where's he at? I know Melissa, we're getting ready to look at the cameras.
No, that's fine. I don't know what happened, but
So where's he at? Because you got options to work with us or be hindering.
I'll work with you guys as much as you want.
So where'd he go? Because you're coming from that way. So where did he
I
go?
live down the hall.
Okay. Well,
I live down the hall. Here you guys go. You guys. Actually, no. Fuck that. I'm not letting you guys go in there.
we're not going to go in there, but if he's in there, he'll be
There's
arrested.
nobody's in there.
Oh, that's fine.
But
We're just going to get a warrant. We'll go in anyway.
Pretty sure he just
So-
changed.
no, that's cool. Is it really that big of a deal?
Absolutely.
The situation was only about to escalate to even greater heights from here.
Absolutely.
That's
I
fine.
think it's him.
It's him. He just changed shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
I think you're slick. It's funny.
Yeah, that was a stupid move. Got to turn around.
Turn, what do you mean?
It's obviously you.
You vouch for
So
that?
Guys,
we gave him all.
I live down the hall.
He's
I
got the
am
same
Sierra's
voice, yeah.
What
boyfriend.
apartment do you live in?
357.
What's your name?
Brandon Reddick. You can ask Melissa. I live right down the hall.
So how come?
You can call her.
I am calling her.
Yeah, do it.
So
I can unlock my apartment right now for you guys.
no, we believe you, but it was obvious that we were
It's
dealing
not.
with. It was.
Is Brandon Redding
Call for a
350 what?
357.
357. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was him out there on the balcony yelling at us, so I think we figured it out here. Anyways, I'll holler back at you after we clear.
My brother's a lieutenant in Florence. I respect the
All right, that'll work then.
Get it.
Thank
So
you.
when we're
I
dealing with
really
something,
no, trust me. That's not me.
The officer on his radio said that they had their guy, but it's obvious they had little to no proof at the time of his guilt.
You gonna make me go pull these video cameras?
You can
Melissa's
go-
getting up right now. I mean, dude, here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. We know it was you, all right?
No, you don't.
You wanna make a bet? I can find out real
I'll-
quick.
There's no cameras in here.
Yeah, you want? I used to live here. I know there
I
is.
live here.
So did I. I lived here for 2 years. I know there's cameras here.
Yeah, there's cameras here, but not between my apartment and her. So you're not gonna.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I live here.
Turn around here in the wrist.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Are you
We
serious?
told you out there. You didn't listen.
Dude,
This is the
I
call.
live here.
You shouldn't be.
Guys, come on, really?
We worked with you. We
You guys
gave you
are-
multiple times.
I'm trying to work with you.
Did they just arrest the man for drinking at his own home? What law states that that's illegal?
I am trying to work with you guys. You guys are really gonna just arrest me for this? Seriously. I live here.
You can act the way you're acting.
This is funny.
It's gonna be near the Five Guys. Caller is now running.
What
This
happened?
is crazy. Guys, come on. Like, seriously, this is crazy. That's my old ID. That's my new one. They're both real.
I got to head to that.
No, you're good.
Seriously, guys.
All right, come on.
got you, man. I'm not gonna resist.
No, you're not.
I know. I promise, dude. Like, I promise I respect you guys.
Keep her down there, buddy.
Just one go to the left.
Gotcha.
Do you care if I put him in the back of your car, run get my car, and I'll come back over here and get him? That way I don't have to walk him all the way over in front of the levee.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys.
Okay.
Gotcha.
See?
Gotcha.
Mr. Rettig was charged with public intoxication, which was dismissed with prejudice. On December 10, 2024, Mr. Rettig filed a federal lawsuit against Officer Lalumandier and the police department. The lawsuit claimed violations of the First and Fourth Amendments, and the lawsuit is currently still pending. Up next, we have a bunch of cops who got absolutely owned and educated by the man they tried bossing around.
I'm sorry I'm getting mad, but that is ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself for not knowing the First or the Fourth.
On March 22, 2024, an auditor named Justin went to Van Buren County in Clinton, Arkansas, and made a public recording. After a Karen confronted him while he was photographing police cars, things got out of hand real fast.
Neither is this, but dude's parking right up under. No personal property tag, but they're parked right up under here. I wonder what's that about. Is this your personal vehicle?
Yes, it is.
How come you're parked up under here?
Because I rent that space and have a salon here. Why are you videoing cars out here?
Is this the police station?
Yes.
So you have a salon on the same building as the police station?
Who are you?
Is that what's happening? Who are you, lady?
How about you talk to the owner of the building?
Oh, I don't care. I'll talk to whoever.
Right.
So this is half police station, half beauty salon?
There's multiple renters inside here.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what are we doing?
Cool, man. I'm working on a story.
For
Who are you?
I'm the owner.
You're the owner of the building?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, so you don't work for the police station, you just own the building and the
Right.
police station is renting a spot out from you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if the police station is renting a spot out from you, then that makes this public property. So I'm just working on a story in public property is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Is a police department really leasing space in a building that houses a beauty salon? When someone is arrested, do these officers all get free pedicures?
You don't want to go that way either?
But if you just tell me your name.
I'm not telling you my name. I'll tell you my first name, and we're stopping there, and I'm not answering any more questions. And if you want to ID me unlawfully, you're going to lose your job and your qualified immunity.
Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm working on a story.
Justin was just going about his business. However, the lieutenant seemed to have nothing better to do.
Let me just put it like this.
Yeah.
You know, if we see somebody looking at our police cars,
Come talk to me, sure. But don't threaten to arrest me if I don't give you my ID.
I didn't threaten to
You
arrest
just did,
No,
brother.
I didn't. I just said Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states.
That's not
Upon
correct.
A demand or request.
Nope,
you
that's
have
not
to
correct.
Provide some identified
Get a lawyer
information.
out here. If you think that's true, you need to look into it because you're going to get yourself in trouble. That is not true. And I'm 1,000% positive, and I can show you case law and Supreme Court rulings and everything. 100%.
More or less, we're just concerned about what you're doing.
Well, do not think that you can just stop and ID anyone you want. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and you're non-constitutional. You are unconstitutional.
Well, with what's going on, I mean, it's
You are
lawful
no.
task.
If you think you can do that,
Yeah,
you don't believe in the Fourth Amendment. If you think you can do that, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is, sir? What is it?
You know, if we see
What's the
somebody-
What's the Fourth Amendment? No. This is important to everybody that you know the Fourth Amendment. What is it?
Sure, I know it.
So what is
Everybody
it?
I know.
What is it?
The right of freedom.
Although Arkansas is a stop and ID state, a police officer is only allowed to ask for your name. They are not permitted to request your identification. The cop's lack of fundamental knowledge about our rights is funny considering he's meant to enforce the law.
No way you just
free
said that.
speech.
No, that's the First Amendment.
I mean,
That's
that's
the-
what I'm saying. The First Amendment.
No, the First
Everybody has the right to
bro.
free speech
What's the
and-
Fourth Amendment?
All right, just
Oh my God, dude! And you're a lieutenant? Is your chief here?
no, he's off.
We need someone to teach you what the Fourth Amendment
I know what the Fourth
is.
Amendment
What
is.
is it?
My question is,
What
do
is
you
the
just-
no?
what you're
Okay.
doing,
What's the five elements of the First Amendment? There's
just-
five
we just-
elements.
we just had some
There's five
concern.
elements of the First
I have some
Amendment.
questions for you.
No, I have some concerns and questions for you. There's five elements of the First Amendment. What are they?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
What are they, sir? What's the Fourth Amendment? You don't know any of it.
If you know
You
what
need to
the-
go study the Constitution, and until you do, don't say a word to me, please. Go back inside, look up the Constitution, and read those rights and learn them. Memorize them, then come out. Lieutenant Solomon, you're opening your city up for a lawsuit by allowing this door to be locked because of me. You're not allowed to pick and choose who comes in here. So either you lock it to everybody for the rest of the day, or you're opening yourself up for a lawsuit, and you better have a good reason for having it locked the rest of the day, not just because there's a guy with a camera. This lady right here.
He was shut out of the police station by the officers. A man with a camera and rudimentary constitutional knowledge made armed officers feel intimidated, so much so that backup had to be called.
I can look at anything I can see from public. You can't trespass my eyes.
It's private property back
That's
there.
public.
Other
If you
police
park your
cars.
cars back there, that's public.
The other cars are not
And
public.
even if it was private, I have to be trespassed before I've committed a crime. So no one in here knows what the hell they're talking about. This is getting crazy. He said that he can make me ID just because he wants to. That is mind-blowing that he thinks that.
Because
He doesn't know what the...
Because they don't know what you're doing.
I asked him what the Fourth Amendment was, and he says freedom. That's not... That's embarrassing, dude.
Searches and seizures. We know what it is.
You had to go look it up after. Well, okay, what's the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
If you state your
What's
last
the
name,
what's the
we have
five
a right to ask
what's the
your full
5
name.
elements? Give me 2 of them.
Okay.
We have a right to ask your full name.
Give me 2. You can ask all day, and I can tell you no.
Well, just like you said, he had to go look it up. You can sit down in your car and look up every amendment.
I know
before
them
you
by
walk in.
heart.
That doesn't matter. It's not required
No.
by law for anybody to know it.
It is required by law. You and you all sign. No.
Each officer seemed to have a single brain cell in common. They didn't want to acknowledge their mistakes.
Constitution.
The people, the residents
The
of Van Buren
Constitution.
County. Do you live
The
in Van Buren
Constitution.
County?
The
Do you live here
Constitution.
in Van Buren County?
No, I don't.
Then I don't answer to you. Have a good day, sir.
Do you get state taxes? Do you
Have
get
a good
federal
day,
taxes?
sir.
Do you get state and federal taxes?
Have a good day, sir.
So you don't know shit, brother.
Have a good day, sir.
You guys don't know anything here. You don't
Have a
get.
good day,
No, you
sir.
can't. That's freedom of speech. That is.
Have a good
That's
day,
freedom of speech. You don't know the Constitution.
You obviously
What's
don't
freedom
know
of
the
speech
statute
mean?
of disorderly conduct. If you incite a riot,
If you
incite a riot,
what
which
riot am I
includes-
inciting?
Which includes any
Freedom
more,
of speech,
any
brother.
more than 2 or 3 people
Freedom
in one
of speech.
location, then you are.
You guys are the making the riot, then not me. I'm by
making a
myself.
riot. You're the one.
I'm
calling
by
people
myself.
Stupid and dumb, and you're the one that's. acting
You guys are the ones that are supposed to know the Constitution, and I know it 10 times more than you.
The sheriff was offended by Justin and wanted to put him in handcuffs, even though he had no legal justification for doing so. This definitely irritated him.
You're embarrassing yourself on the internet.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. You're embarrassing.
Say your name
yourself
again.
because you came
If you
here-
don't think you're embarrassing
you
yourself,
came
what's your
here-
name?
I won't say my name until you say yours. I already said it.
I already said it.
No, you didn't. You didn't give us your full name.
I don't have
told
to.
you my full name and who I work
Yeah,
for.
because it's your job to. It's not mine. I'm a private citizen. You are not.
But you're
the
requesting
government. You are the government. Right now, I'm the people.
requesting it, and
Listen to
if
me.
You request my name.
I'm
and I
the
request
people.
yours.
You're the government right now, and I'm the people. And this is what
Show
the
me law
government's
right
doing.
now. Show me the law right now that says that I have to give you my name.
That's in your
And
policy.
who I am.
That's in your policy.
I'm asking you.
Give me 2 minutes and I
We
could look
wrote
it up.
We wrote the policy. It's our policy.
And then you should know it, dude.
Because you're obviously passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I know what I'm doing.
That's
You do
wonderful.
not know what you're doing. You're embarrassing your entire
I do
county.
know what I'm doing.
You're embarrassing your county, and you're not going to get reelected now.
Given that he has no idea what he is meant to enforce, how did he serve for 25 years?
It's an open
They called you
broadcast
down over the radio.
I specifically, when I took off.
So did they call you down over the radio? So did they call you down? So did they say call the sheriff down here?
No.
So did they say you're causing a
Nobody
riot?
said.
You're
Nobody
that's
said.
disorderly. Can you arrest him? He's
You're
yelling.
a smart aleck.
These police officers screamed more than they behaved civilly. That must be their preferred method of communicating with folks.
Everything you say is wrong. I have it on
You're so
camera.
embarrassing yourself.
You're stupid, dude.
You're stupid.
All you can do, okay, whenever you start repeating, that means you have nothing left to say and you're
No, it
embarrassing
means that
yourself.
you keep repeating everything you said just 5 seconds ago because you have
All right,
nothing
dude.
new.
So in that case,
And every time
you're
I
dismissed.
explain to you what you're saying-
dismissed. How about that? You're dismissed. How about that?
Thank you for dismissing me.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
Maybe I will if you come see me.
God,
come
I
visit
hope
me.
so. Because you're content. You're nothing
You're
but
so
content.
welcome to come visit my office anytime.
I'll be
you
up
want.
there in a little bit. How about that?
That is wonderful.
Before you close today, I'll see you up there.
I made the sheriff's office.
Give everybody a
open
warning.
door. Yes.
Yeah, not unlike the police station, is not open door. They locked it on me. So you're just proving how they were wrong for locking the door.
If there's a woman here by
herself?
She's not. There's like 4 cops in there, dude.
The sheriff claimed that his door had always been open, but he hadn't reacted when Justin told him his pathetic officers had locked him out of the station.
Is you serve the Constitution, and the Constitution serves the people. You serve the
So
Constitution.
you come here from out of town and you go town to town and you try to do some type of a constitutional audit just to try to engage police officers? Is that what you're doing? Because you're bored.
Is that what it
You've
is?
got nothing better to
More
do.
assuming. More assuming.
You're
free to go.
You're a free
You're free to
person
go.
in
You are not
America standing
detained. You're free to go.
here. You're not detained.
You're not detained.
You're not detained.
I know I'm not, because I know
I'm
the
not.
law.
I know I'm not because I know the law.
And there he goes, being a 5-year-old again.
Yep. This is not a service
I
to
will.
the
Yes, it
country.
is.
No, it's
I
embarrassing.
get thanked every single
it makes
day,
genuine people that actually believe in our Constitution. It embarrasses.
dude. You don't even know what the Constitution is to believe in it.
You don't know.
You think Arkansas law supersedes the
know.
Constitution.
He had absolutely no clue about the Constitution. Seeing him act like an utter child was just a pain to watch.
The Constitution is all. Nothing is over the Constitution.
So you think because a federal agent comes here and says that I'm supposed to take somebody's weapons away, that I'm supposed to enforce that because that's federal?
Does that say that in the
No,
Constitution?
absolutely
I'm
not.
saying the
Absolutely not.
The
State of Arkansas
Constitution
says we are a right
Bro.
to open carry.
Okay,
and
if
I
it
will
ever-
stand behind that
if it ever
100%,
comes to that-
and that's Arkansas
All
Constitution.
right. You just earned.
So you tell me
earned,
which
no.
you tell me which one supersedes.
All right.
So you were wrong.
Hold on a second.
No, you were
No.
wrong, and you won't
I'm-
admit it.
I'm not wrong. I'm about to give
You
you.
are
I'm
very
trying to
wrong.
give you some
You're
credit.
incorrect.
If you'll stop talking for 2 seconds, I'm about to give you some credit, bro. But you are wrong. But I'm gonna explain it.
I disagree.
I am not saying anything that the government says supersedes anything you say. I am saying the Constitution.
It
Now,
sounds to me like you
stop
believe
over talking me for 2
in the-
seconds,
in the
dude.
Constitution
Let me
of
just
the
finish my
federal
sentence. This is annoying as hell. Let me finish my
I
sentence.
apologize for getting under your skin.
Let me finish my sentence.
But when I made a
Can you
valid
not talk for
point-
2 seconds?
when I make a valid
Good Lord.
point,
No, you
blow up.
don't. I'm trying to tell you that you
blow up,
don't.
You get angry.
God damn, dude, you're so dumb.
See what I mean?
The Constitution has nothing to do. The Constitution says that the government can never take our guns away. So when I say the Constitution, I'm not talking about some new law the government passed. I'm saying the Constitution that gives me the Second Amendment rights. Thing you've been wrong about before, but I was not saying the government supersedes Arkansas state law. I was saying the Constitution does, and the Constitution has the Second Amendment. So you were wrong by saying, well, what if the federal agent? That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Constitution, not some federal agent. So you're just reaching for some way to win, and you have no idea what you're even talking
I'm not the
about.
one getting upset
The
and getting
Second
angry
Amendment
and
is the
yelling like
Constitution.
You did because
Because I have public servants here that don't know what they're talking about.
When you lose ground, on a
Public
discussion
servants
or an
don't know what.
argument,
Dude,
get angry.
you can't stop interrupting anybody.
The next argument he made was just foolish. Justin couldn't have made it clearer, but he overlooked the fact that police officers never own up to their mistakes. Would this be any different?
You're
I know,
5 years
I'm
old.
dealing with a 5-year-old. So I
This
bring
is your
myself
boss,
down to that
Maddox.
level.
Your boss.
I bring myself down to
He's
your level.
I can see it on his face. He's embarrassed for who he's working for
You
right
admitted
now.
to me that you work.
I can see it
that
on
you got
Maddox's
more time
face,
on your
dude.
hands, so you're here doing a constitutional audit because
Dude,
you're bored.
It's not more time on my hands. I don't have 2 seconds of spare time. Any
Just
spare
like
time
me.
I have,
You
I
think
do something.
enjoyed coming down here just because I overheard.
Then
it
go
from
back to
radio?
your office, bro. I've dismissed you 12 times.
I dismissed you the same amount of times.
You can't dismiss me.
I did. I said you're free
Can't
to
do
go.
it.
You
Can't
were
do
never
it.
being detained.
Can't do it.
You were never detained.
You can't dismiss me. I'm undismissible.
These naive fools must be a great embarrassment to Clinton, Arkansas. He was as petty as they come, but you'd think he'd calm down by now.
I want to explain something to you. You do realize that I wasn't called on the radio. I overheard the radio and I came down here. But what, here's
All right.
what you don't understand.
I'll believe whatever you say, sure.
But wait, I'm just trying to explain this to you. I came down here to
You're just
make
trying to
sure-
start an argument, dude.
No, I came
This
down
was stuff
here
from the
to
past that you
ensure
just keep
that
bringing
this
up.
was a peaceful conversation.
Okay,
That's why
all
I'm
right,
here.
so I'm going to believe everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to believe everything I just said. I have on camera him going in there and saying there's a guy outside with a camera, and then her yelling, call the sheriff down here. And I have it on camera.
But just because she says call the sheriff down here, that doesn't mean
All right.
dispatch received that call that says send the
Coincidentally,
sheriff down.
5 minutes later, the sheriff's here. Just coincidentally.
It's less than 5 minutes to the sheriff's office. I told you the radio
Perfect.
was on.
So, perfect
and I
timing.
overheard,
So 5 minutes after she says call the sheriff down here, the sheriff's down here.
overheard them say
Interesting.
they're having a disturbance at the city police department.
Interesting.
However, you'll be stunned by just how unprofessional these next evil cops are.
I am not pointing a gun at the gun. I did, yes, absolutely I did.
Corrupt cops instantly caught in the act. It's the police's job to arrest criminals, but it needs to be done legally and with proper investigation. Unfortunately, there are times when cops are caught acting recklessly, just like in these 3 cases, where their unprofessional behavior showed how quickly they can mess up. On December 4th, 2023, James Humphrey's day took a sharp turn for the worse. While working at GBRS Group in Virginia Beach, a company dealing with everything from strength training to AR-15 parts, he was wrongly accused of stealing a lower receiver instead of shipping it. Rather than clearing things up with James, his employers went straight to the police. The cops, eager to act, arrested him without question, only to later realize that James had done nothing wrong and hadn't stolen anything.
Saw him leave with the box. Saw him come back without the box.
He didn't send it?
No, it's still outstanding. Like the shipment still hasn't been scanned in.
So he had no idea where it is, just he left what they came back without it.
Correct. You know if he just took it through the dumpster, maybe he shipped it somewhere else. We really have no idea. Like,
so it's just a BCM lower?
Just a BCM lower.
Okay. And what's his description? It said taller, black male.
6'2", black male, or 230 pounds.
Okay. We'll talk for a second, then we'll be in there.
So the owners want to address this with him first. Is there anything we do to slow roll this, or?
Okay. So what we would do, let me game plan with him, because I want to make sure he's online with everything. But just chill right here. We're gonna talk for a second.
Okay.
And then,
I don't want to put the owners in a pickle, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So just give a second.
So we took off with it and we returned without it.
Mm-hmm.
But the
They
owners
have
want to
video.
Okay, they have video of it. Okay.
They don't know if they want to press charges yet, but what kind of charge is this?
This would be a grand larceny.
Uh-huh.
So it's felony, so they want to press charges.
Also, it's a felony because it's a firearm?
Yeah, firearm, correct. And then I wrote on the case codes, people can still carry in there.
Yeah, they can still carry in here. So...
I mean, if they want to confront him, obviously we'd probably be there first one for concealed carry.
Are DJ and Cole upstairs right now? Best case scenario, if someone made him do it. Worst case scenario, he's involved in some trafficking.
One of the officers, whose name was Reyes, was supposed to handle the issue, but he was actually a buddy of the employer who complained about James. From the start, it wasn't so much an investigation as it was just a help for a friend.
What's going to happen next, like I said, we're going to go in there and entertain him and interview him. Alright?
Where do you interview him?
We can interview him here. If you want to go use the bureau, we can.
Yeah, we use the bureau, especially if he's...
Well, not use the detectives in the bureau. We're going to go to the bureau.
No, I meant, put him in the room. I mean, especially if it turned out someone made him do it if he's, full on trafficking.
It's gonna put him in a different mindset, too.
Yeah.
He'll probably be alone.
Down the hallway.
Yes. Reyes.
What's that? What's going on?
What?
We'll explain everything.
Oh, y'all really fucking serious?
You got your ID on?
Yeah. Martin, man, this is crazy, bro. I feel like I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I think I took that shit. That's the one thing that makes me so disrespectful.
You haven't said anything about anything, dude.
So I'm getting me sense, brother.
Let's get out.
Huh?
Where's your car, bud?
It's all the way in the back. You wouldn't even give your ass when you gotta have one. Anything else on the video?
James was slapped in cuffs and treated like a criminal right away, with no explanation or chance to defend himself. Despite being unjustly targeted, he stayed calm because he knew he was innocent.
I was gonna keep loading right now.
There's nowhere else like any other pockets or anything? Nah, just small.
What kind of baby is it? You have everything? Yeah.
Grab two.
Is it a CD one?
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna walk back in there and say hi to my boy real quick, and I'll meet you guys there. Just get him in there. If you're sitting for a little bit, that's good. Okay? It's not gonna be too long. Just say hi. Good.
So like 45 minutes from now.
When you usually interview, do you just keep him cuffed to the mic the whole time? Can we usually interview? No. Ask him if he wants some water. Alright? Ask him if he wants some chips. You cuff him to the front, or you just let him? No, so the detectives will guide you through it. Okay. Okay? Can you lift this foot for me? Hold on to him, please. What's Loud Pack Apparel? You still do it?
Nah, I haven't done it in a while.
Okay. Alright, man. What was that? I gave it to you.
Yeah.
It was shocking to see that the officer even restrained James's legs. He was falsely accused, didn't resist the arrest, and was cooperative the entire time. Yet the officer treated him horribly. This is why it's crucial to always ask for an attorney and never speak to cops without legal representation. They'll exploit your innocence and cooperation every time.
Woo! Saved by the freaking mailman.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, sir.
Thank you for being cool with me and cooperative with me.
Because like my man, I knew like ain't
Yeah.
shit like
And
it had to get worked out.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
And like I said, if that happened and you were already in custody, then like you would have just been unarrested back out here. Go in there, talk with them. All right.
Energy drink, C4 on the
It's a
right
C4.
door.
What kind? What
I forget what I bought. Is it the red or the artisanal? Yeah, it's in the 7-Eleven door.
Okay.
Get a list of the stuff that you replenish.
So we got the box. Where's it at?
Taylor, can you give us a break?
I'm sorry.
Can you punch out here for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just shut the door. So 10 minutes after you guys left, this showed up.
Can we open it and confirm it's in there? I know, but like...
Nope. Fine. As soon as Cole brought it in, he opened it.
Oh, he did?
He did. It's in there.
I'm really happy that this happened.
Yes. Yeah, me too.
I don't know what y'all's policy on like THC is here and stuff. He had a weed pen on him.
Okay.
I was initially charging him with that, but they didn't grant it for me.
029.
Wonderful. Correct serial, everything?
Okay.
Can you show me to his office? He wants me to get his car keys.
All the stuff's right there. His car keys are right there.
He has a C4 energy drink in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran out.
Apologies or kindness meant nothing after treating someone like an animal. Despite being completely in the right, James kept his calm and didn't fight the cops. Police should be serving the public, not playing favorites for their friends.
Get a laptop bag from out of my office so I can throw it in there.
Inside, it's in the office?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just throw this in here for now. Okay.
That's fine.
Everything's in there, even the pen. Okay. That's all there. Okay. So you have all your things. You want me to get a laptop bag for you?
Yeah.
So what I was on the phone doing was I went ahead and let my supervisor know what was going on.
I can grab the bag. What is it?
It's a laptop bag.
Laptop, gray bag.
Gray.
LBT look like a
Is it
handgun bag.
yours?
Yeah. It should be on the black rack or maybe on the top shelf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I filled him in on everything, right?
Oh, your supervisor.
My supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because, dude, I had to take you all around the goddamn city, and now we're back here. I'm gonna put my name on this business card, and I'm also gonna put his name. If you got any questions, please feel free to call him, man.
Will do.
Like-
I don't have any questions. I understand, like, y'all did y'all job, y'all saw what y'all saw, proper calls, like.
We make mistakes, right? We can.
I didn't make any mistakes.
No, I'm saying us.
Y'all didn't make any mistakes. I mean, other than, well, which y'all couldn't do that, you gotta come off evidence, not me, my personal statement.
Yeah. Like,
things happen. Everybody's human.
yeah, I'm really glad that they did bring it back though, because
Yeah, real shit that they did. Now they're going
Yeah.
somewhere else right now.
So I'm Officer Reyes. That's Sergeant Caraballo.
Okay.
Right here is the report number, and that's the phone number for the precinct if you want to speak to any of us, okay?
If you have any questions, feel free to call him.
Yeah, I ain't got no questions. Y'all ain't do nothing. Ain't no questions for y'all at all.
Yeah, it's just gonna be real awkward now.
Oh, yeah, it's super awkward. I don't even know.
I appreciate you being understanding.
Yeah, thanks for being cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm cool because, I mean, my mind ain't do. Like this is probably been there crying and some more shit. I don't know.
Alright, Jonathan. So, this report number right there, okay? Because I'm going to document the heck out of it.
Okay.
So it doesn't fall back on you guys. Okay?
Roger that. This was the most hypocritical act from the police ever. First, they were unjust, then they faked an apology, and Officer Reyes went all out to cover for his friend. They knew both the employees and the officers were wrong, but Reyes used his position to save his buddy from the mess. The Virginia Beach Police Department said that they were investigating the officer's actions and would take disciplinary action if needed. Despite being innocent, James was fired from his job. He wasn't about to let this injustice slide. Vowing to fight for his rights, clear his name, and seek compensation for his wrongful termination and damaged reputation, he started a GoFundMe campaign on social media, and so far, he had gathered $72,530. As a cop, you should lead by example, but this next officer went above and beyond in breaking all the rules.
I don't have to explain nothing to you. I just want you to move your foot so I could go back in my room.
A police officer was caught trespassing and harassed by blocking his door with her foot. Despite the man repeatedly asking her to move it and making it clear that he didn't want to talk, she refused to step back, using her authority to keep the going. This incident showed an abuse of power by the officer, demonstrating how authority can be misused to intimidate and harass. It also highlighted the violation of personal boundaries and the disrespect for the man's rights.
She need to move.
Just give me your mom's phone number.
I don't have it for you.
You guys called her already. I just want to talk to her.
What's the number?
Thank you. I'm not trying to get you jammed up.
You is though, because I'm asking you to move. You could talk to me outside the window. You trying to hold the door, pry the door open.
You're gonna
You can
slam
move
it in
your
my face.
No, I'm not. I asked you, can you move your foot so I can close my door? No, man, y'all pissing me off now. Y'all harassing me. I don't got shit to do with that.
But you're making this part of your problem.
It's not my problem. Y'all came here. That's not my problem. I don't have to explain nothing to you. I just want you to move your foot so I could go back in my room.
I'll get the phone number and then
Yo, what's the phone number? 285-6792. Now, can you please move your foot? Then I close the door on your foot. Then I'll be going down for assault. That's crazy what y'all be doing. I'm not talking to you no more, sweetheart. Can you please move so I can close this door? I don't want nothing to hurt you, bodily harm you. I'm not trying to do nothing to you. Can you please move? I'm trying to be nice to you and you still being an asshole, honestly. For real, because I asked you multiple times, can you move like a gentleman? Like, please, can you move, sweetheart? Can you do this? You still standing here.
Okay, well, I was just having a human.
I'm not talking to you no more. I don't even know you.
Officer Shearing.
Can I please close my door?
You want to shake my hand?
No.
Why?
Can you please move, sweetheart? Please. I asked you multiple times nicely. They got this on camera, so if I do close this door, they're gonna see that you was refusing multiple times to move after I asked you to move out the doorway.
The officer was clearly in the wrong, illegally probing and questioning the man. The moment she realized she was on camera, she backed off, proving that some cops only act professionally when they're being watched. Otherwise, they'll sink to any level to get their way. No police could enter your property without permission. It's illegal. The Fourth Amendment protected Americans from unreasonable searches and seizures, meaning cops needed probable cause and a warrant to search your property, including your car and person. Being quick is one thing, but rushing without proper work is a whole disaster. This next officer took that chaos to a whole new level.
I am not pointing a gun at you. I'm pointing a gun at the gun. I did, yes. Absolutely, I did.
On May 31st, 2024 in Amherst, a shocking mistake by Buffalo police turned into a nightmare for one woman. A simple clerical error led to a terrifying felony traffic stop, where an Amherst police officer held the innocent woman at gunpoint. What should have been a routine stop escalated into a tense and dangerous situation, all because of one paperwork slip-up. On May 10th, 2024, Courtney's Kia was stolen while she was at work in Buffalo. She reported it to the police, but by the time it was filed, the car had already been recovered from an abandoned vehicle call. However, Buffalo police, unaware it was found, still listed it as stolen in the statewide system. Fast forward to May 31st, when Courtney was driving home, an Amherst officer's plate scanner flagged her car as stolen on Sweet Home Road. Without lights or warning, he sped up, followed her, and eventually pulled her over and made a traffic stop, turning a simple drive home into a tense and shocking encounter.
I am not pointing a gun at you. I'm pointing a gun at the gun. I did, yes. Absolutely, I did.
Why? Because I'm right in front. You see
yes.
the car is registered to this
Okay,
house.
Courtney, just hang tight for a second.
No, this is not right. This is not right.
When you got out of your car and saw that a gun was drawn on you, what immediately went through your head?
I was gonna die. Like, I didn't know what the heck was going on. And this is a person that I've been told is supposed to keep me safe.
So when we have a stolen vehicle, what we do is called a felony car stop.
I understand. So you're gonna pull a gun out in front of me in front of my own home?
100%.
That's terrible.
Yes.
Looking back on it, how do you feel about the whole thing?
I don't feel good about it. I still don't feel good about it. I still never really got an explanation on why the gun was held on me for so long.
Every single cop across the country is taught to do that for stolen vehicles.
Depends on the situation, I would say. You know, it's not, I wouldn't say every single time. If they gather enough information to know that it's not stolen, then maybe they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do a felony car stop.
There's something about this isn't right, and someone needs to explain it to me.
This is negligence on the end of the Buffalo Police Department, okay? I apologize for that. Your vehicle will be removed as stolen so that you can drive it without getting pulled out at gunpoint, okay?
Since this incident happened, changes have been made. In our conversations over the last month, you've already kind of put that check and balance in place, right?
You know, I think within probably a day or two of you contacting me, I put that into place with parking. The one thing that I asked them to do as one more fail-safe is to run the license plate of any vehicle before it is released to ensure that it has not been reported stolen by any agency. Has there been any direct?
I mean, there's nothing on our end that we could have changed about the situation, and we don't have the same type of system as far as, you know, impound lots and all that stuff.
But for Courtney Heitzman, the experience has left a lingering sense of uneasiness.
It just felt like in that moment that I wasn't a human, that this traumatic experience happened, but oh well, it's another day at the office for me, see you later, bye. You know, that's not right.
You know, we certainly apologize that she went through a traumatic incident.
Is there anything that the department has to say to this woman regarding the situation?
There's a human element to all these things, and we're always trying to make sure our officers are aware of both sides of it.
And this next cop thought he could exercise his authority without restraint, even going as far as getting physical with civilians.
If it's hurting him and he says he can't do it, it's not going to work.
We don't know if it's hurting him.
Police brutality kills hundreds of people every year. It is a nasty consequence of police corruption. In this video, we are looking at 3 cases where corrupt cops get caught for police brutality. starting with the first one where a Florida man was caught torturing a person. On February 4th, 2019, Officer Andrew Mamone stopped a suspiciously driven car. Upon stopping them, he noticed they had drugs on them. The driver and the passenger were clearly high. So, upon investigation, the passenger, named Grant, tried fleeing the scene as he was not fully in his senses. This led to the officer torturing him. The following is a chilling interrogation of Officer Mamone.
Reference IR 1933. This INOI is in reference to a possible violation of RM 800-2 arrest, subsection C, treatment of prisoners. Did you have an opportunity to review the body camera footage related to this incident?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The other two officers in this video, these are officers Madison and Seitz, is that correct?
Correct.
Were you riding solo or two-man?
Two-man capacity.
And were you the driver or the passenger?
Passenger.
So, originally you all conducted a traffic stop, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then at some point you got them both out of the car and you were trying to identify who the passenger in the car was, correct?
Correct. We established probable cause for the Mr. Grant, the suspect, the passenger in the car who I was coming to identify, was looking back based off the false identification he provided. I used that as clues through the mugshots program to try and find his real identity. Upon finding his real identity, I guess he picked up on my verbal and nonverbal cues that I had positively identified him. Once I stepped out of the car, he began to run at a full sprint. I guess it would be like northwest from us, towards the entrance of Timberleaf and Greenbelt, which is Timberleaf Apartments.
Okay, and then what happened?
Due to the fact he was providing active physical resistance, I deployed my electronic control device after he fell, popped up, and then attempted to flee again. It had a positive effect of him going to the ground. He didn't fully lock up, but he did go to the ground, which then Officer Madison and I were able to use hands-on techniques to keep him from getting up and trying to flee again. Goes to the ground, he flips his handcuffs. His handcuffs are on the front.
Yeah.
Which is problematic, of course. And then myself and Officer Madison walk him back to the patrol vehicles and the original scene of the traffic stop.
Okay. What happened when you get back to the original site of the traffic stop?
Mr. Grant is placed on the ground in a kneeling position, and he is told to put his handcuffs back behind his back.
Is that how you were taught to handcuff somebody?
I was not trained on having a suspect replace his handcuffs from the front to the rear after he has reversed them, after he has flipped them from back to front. I have not been trained on putting his handcuffs back behind his back.
Mamone starts pretty confident, and he is clearly prepared to tackle any questions that come his way. Additionally, he is oddly specific about his training.
How do you normally handcuff a person if they haven't been handcuffed?
If they are not handcuffed, you handcuff them behind the back.
Okay, what if they say the handcuffs are twisted or hurting them? How do you unhandcuff them to readjust it?
I have not been trained on handcuffing a suspect based on his complaint of pain.
Have you ever had to adjust a handcuff on a person?
Yes.
How?
When they're behind his back.
How?
By placing my handcuff key in the handcuff and adjusting them behind his back.
He's on the ground and you tell him to put his hands back and behind him, and what does he say?
He fails to comply with the order.
What does he say?
You'd have to play the camera for me to repeat verbatim what he said. And even then, you just have to listen. I don't know from memory.
If you were wondering, at that moment, the suspect said that his hands were hurting, which shouldn't be hard for Mamone to remember. Apparently, the suspect managed to bring his handcuffed hand in front of him as he ran, and Mamone wanted him to bring it back behind his back.
Put those. How did you get him out? How did you get him out? Hey, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Put those under your knees, slip them under your knees and around your back. If you gotta go to your side, go to your side. You just do what you gotta do to put your handcuffs behind your back. How's that? Look, I'm finna lay you down and you gonna do what you gotta do. There you go. Now put your legs through the cuffs. But I'm trying to, it feel like I cannot move. I swole. You let me in my, I swole. Put them behind your back. Oh my God. Put them behind your back. Go on. Look at me. I tried to, bro. You're not even trying. Not even trying.
So he says he's trying to, right?
That's what he says. He apparently made no physical attempt, but he says he tried to.
Okay, but he said he tried. I see his foot.
Yeah, exactly. So you see his foot. I recall from him with his legs outstretched, not attempting to even bring his knees to his chest to flip the handcuffs.
Okay. And he says he can't.
Yeah, but he hasn't physically tried, and he says he can't. Correct.
Okay, well, there's some things that I know I can't do without having tried. But I understand what you're saying. You're saying you didn't try.
I'm about to unstuck you.
Correct.
You want to do it, or you want me to do it for you? Look at me. I'm trying to, bro. You're not even trying. Not even trying. I'm trying to. Not even trying. You're stuck? I'm about to unstuck you. You want to do it, or you want me to do it?
What does that mean? I'm about to unstuck you.
I can't recall it because I can't see him.
You said it. What does it mean?
I can't recall because I can't see. He said, I don't know what he means by I'm stuck, so therefore I don't recall what I meant by I can't unstuck you.
What was the purpose of shaking the pepper spray?
I don't recall. Am I shaking pepper spray?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, bro. You're not even trying. Not even trying. I'm trying to. Not even trying. You're stuck? I'm about to unstuck you. You want to do it, or you want me to do it for you? You want to do it, or you want me to do it for you? Okay, we'll do it for you. I didn't even touch you. Put your leg back around. Go on, put your leg back around. I cannot, bro.
Okay, he said, I cannot. And now you're forcefully pulling his leg through the handcuffs. Why are you pulling his leg through the handcuffs?
To get them repositioned to the rear.
He said that he couldn't and that he was yelling because it hurt.
We don't know if he's yelling because he's hurt. I can yell right now. It doesn't mean I'm in physical pain.
So that wouldn't indicate that it was hurting him?
Not necessarily, man.
Why else would he be yelling?
For any various reasons. Draw a crowd. We see if you get attention of people in the apartment. That's a common thing that we see when we're out on patrol. People will scream even in the back of a patrol car just to get people to the scene.
Just look at his shamelessness. He is a tyrant through and through. People like him deserve to be locked up not only for being brutal with the suspects, but also for lying on top of it. His tone clearly shows that he is uncomfortable and defensive, showing that he knew he was in the wrong.
Just did. I just saw you do it. Oh, that's all right.
He said, I'm trying, I can't, and you're still forcefully pulling his leg through. Why are you still pulling his leg through?
Same answer, to get his handcuffs repositioned to the rear.
But he's saying that he can't do it. Why are you pulling his hand through? If it's hurting him and he says he can't do it, it's not going to work.
We don't know if it's hurting him. And the same answer, to put his hands behind his back.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Go on, stick your foot through. I see people do this every day. Come on. Come on. Stop. But you stop fighting me and just do it. I'm going with you, bro. No, you're not. No, you're not. Put your foot around. That was not hard. Now do the other one. Do the other one.
What was stopping you from unhandcuffing him and putting the handcuffs behind his back?
I've never been trained to do that.
You've never been trained to unlock a pair of handcuffs?
Not from a person who has fled and lied about his name.
That has nothing to do with you unlocking a pair of handcuffs. Nothing. Have you been trained to unlock handcuffs?
To unlock handcuffs?
Yes.
Not when they're from his body.
Have you ever been trained to unlock handcuffs? That's all I'm asking you.
Not in the front of a person's body.
Can we take a break?
You sure can.
Okay.
10:50 hours.
During the break, an argument breaks out in the hall, giving the impression that the investigation was just a front to fill out the proper paperwork.
Did you realize that Mr. Grant had a warrant?
I believe just after Sergeant Ospina shows up to do his response to resistance.
So the handcuffing and the moving the handcuffs around, all of that was already done, right? And he was in by the car?
He's being interviewed by Sergeant Ospina by the Ford Explorer.
So the handcuffing thing was done on the ground?
Correct.
Did you hear him wince in pain when he pulled his hands up to the front?
No, sir.
That's it.
Do you want to clarify or add any statements made by you during this interview?
No, ma'am.
Is the testimony you provided true and correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any additional identifiable witnesses that may have evidence of material fact in this investigation?
None of the ones listed here on the sheet.
Okay, this concludes our interview at 10:57 hours.
Mamone was suspended for 24 hours without pay. He didn't want to redo the cuffs out of spite. He sees the detainee as an animal, and you could tell he enjoyed inflicting pain and humiliation. 24 hours without pay is insignificant compared to what his actual punishment should have been. If you think the tyrant was extreme, then wait until you see the next one, where an officer tried to break the phone of a hockey fan as he left the stadium.
What crime did I commit?
Hey, settle down.
What crime? Hey, that's assault, sir.
On April 10th, 2023, Calgary officers were patrolling near the Scotiabank Saddledome after a Calgary Flames game when they decided to harass a fan walking out. What they did next will leave you shocked.
Do not video me again, please. Do not video me again, please.
Get away, you're getting under arrest for causing a disturbance. Get off the property. What did I do? Get off the property. Excuse me, sir. What did I do? Excuse me, sir, as much as you want. Get off the property. Excuse me, sir. What did I do? Get off the property.
What intoxication? You want causing a disturbance?
Stop right now. Get. Of what? Get off the property. Excuse me, sir. Don't touch me. I'm touching you. Get off the property. Why are you touching me? Excuse me, sir. Don't touch me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ouch, sir. What's your name, sir? What's your badge number? 5786. Please, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Don't touch me, sir. I'm sorry. Please help me. Help me.
Just smack people's cameras? Can I smack you then?
Can you get the fuck out of my face?
If I smacked her?
Do not video me. Do not video me again, please.
Get away, you'll get under arrest for causing a disturbance. Get off the property.
What did I do?
Get off the property.
Excuse me, sir. What did I do?
Excuse me, sir, as much as you want. Get off the property.
Excuse me, sir. What did I do?
Get off the property.
Public intoxication? You want causing a disturbance?
Start right now, then get.
Of what?
Get off the property.
And your name?
Washington.
Where you from?
5786.
Well, congratulations.
Yep.
You just lost your job.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. What did I do? Can you please state what crime that I committed?
You've been told.
What crime did I commit?
You've been told.
What crime? State it, please, for the camera. What crime did I commit, sir? Sir, I'm asking. What crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
Hey, settle down.
What crime? Hey, that's assault, sir.
Like to be arrested?
Sir, don't touch my camera. That's
Like to be
assault.
arrested?
The tyrants are in full-blown rage for no reason. When the man speaks up for himself, the officer's ego gets bruised, and he retaliates quickly.
What did I do? What crime did I commit, sir?
Public intoxication.
Sir, what? You served me.
Public intoxication.
They served me. I'm in private. Guys. Don't touch my camera. Leave my camera on. Leave my camera on. Leave my camera on. I will stop resisting. Please leave my camera on.
Right now you're under arrest for public intoxication and causing a disturbance.
Please leave my camera on, sir. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe, sir. Please leave my camera on. Sir, what crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
Said it 3 times now, won't say it again.
What crime was it? Do not turn my phone off, please. What did I do? What did I do? What crime?
Stop talking, I'm going to read you your charter.
What crime did I commit, sir?
Alright, I'm arresting you for public intoxication and causing a disturbance. You have the right to retain and instruct a lawyer without delay. This means that before we proceed with our investigation, you can call any lawyer you wish for a lawyer from a free legal advice service immediately. If you want to call a lawyer from a free legal advice service, they'll provide you with a telephone, and you can call a toll-free number for immediate legal advice. If you wish to contact any other lawyer, telephone and telephone books will be provided to you. If you are charged with an offense, you may apply to legal aid for assistance. Do you understand? Do you understand, sir? Sir? Talking to you.
Can we get a car?
Do you understand?
If I paid you Sergeant when I was a car or something.
If there's something you don't understand, I'd like you to tell me so I could help reiterate this to you.
I don't understand.
What part don't you understand, sir?
What crime I committed?
Imagine being so thoroughly corrupt that you publicly humiliate and harass an innocent man for speaking up. These tyrants justify the hate they get.
Free lawyer or any other lawyer?
No, I'd like to call my one.
Could you please? My phone.
Sir,
we'll understand what you're talking about when you understand what my partner's talking about here, okay? So
I didn't do anything.
Okay, but we just need you to understand what's being said here.
I don't understand.
You'll be charged with public intoxication and causing a disturbance. You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Do you understand?
It's a private facility. How is it a public facility? What is a public facility?
I will take your complete ignoring of what I'm saying to say that you understand.
I want to speak to my lawyer. Absolutely. I'm going to show my lawyer this video. I've got a lawyer. Yeah, don't touch me like that. Don't touch me. It's on camera. I'm telling you, let me go and you might have a chance to keep your job. I'm telling you. Ma'am, sir, please, can I have my phone? Record my phone. Please, put the phone down. Put my items down on the ground. Please, don't touch me. You don't have this authority. No, I'll sit down. I'll happily sit down. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'll sit down. I will sit down. Don't touch me. I'll sit down. I told you. Don't do that. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Stop talking. Where's my phone, Stop? It's not a legal talk.
Notice how the officers are not even slightly concerned about what they just did. This is why we need to abolish qualified immunity.
Phone. I want to know who has my phone. I want to know who has my phone.
I just told you.
What's her name? What's her name? What is her name? Don't pull on me. Stop touching me. Stop fucking pulling on me. Iris, that's your fault. Hey, give me my phone. Give me my phone. I want this recorded.
These officers are the prime example of everything wrong with law enforcement today. This is why we need to speak up, so brutal animals like these can be brought to justice. Watching officers trying to break someone's phone is crazy, but watch this next case where the officer actually ended up getting fired for his brutality. On August 10th, 2020, the Aurora Police Department received a call from a local store reporting a male who had previously been trespassed from the premises. The actions taken by the officers in response to this call may be distressing for some to watch.
Hey, come here.
It's Wells Fargo, sir.
Come here.
You're nuts. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. I'm home scared. I'll tell you, I'm going to fucking
Stop. I'm giving you a lawful order to stop right now. On the ground. No. On your stomach. On your stomach. Give me your hands.
No.
Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
You're dead.
Give me your hands.
Mercury. I'm supposed to
25. Can you have cover step it up?
Mercury. He's waiting for us.
Give me your hands.
There's no guy here.
Give me your hands.
You're crazy. Help! You're dead. Kill him. It doesn't. Boom, boom. Oh, shit. Yeah, no move.
See if you can grab his arm. He's holding his arms underneath him.
Give me your arms.
No.
Give me your arms right now.
I got a
Dude, you're gonna get tased.
Well, but who? Come on. He's mine.
Let go of your arms.
Your arms. He's mine. He's mine. I'm in the pit. He's mine to you.
Let go of your arms. You're gonna get it again.
Oh, you okay? Buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh.
Don't kick.
The suspect is clearly not in his senses. Even a child can tell that something is not right about him, but these corrupt officers just need a reason to hurt others and wrongfully use their power.
Give me your other hand. Other hand behind your back. Otherwise, you're gonna get it again. You're gonna get it again. Put your hand behind your back.
Give me your arm. Give me your arm. You're gonna get.
Stop resisting and put your hands behind your back!
Back to bracket! Don't move those! Turn dragon!
You're gonna get it again, man!
Can you cuff him?
No. Hey, what? Justin?
The law enforcement as a whole has no idea how to deal with mental health patients. There is a desperate need for training regarding this in officers across the country.
If you kick me,
I did it.
there's gonna be big problems, bud.
Make sure they don't come to the store. Make sure they don't come to the stores, officer. Make sure they don't. Okay. Man. Make sure they don't come to the store. You're dead.
You good, bud?
Let's go to communications first. They're not gonna pay you. They're not gonna pay you. Officer, just forget about it.
Negative. We have him in custody.
They're getting good dogs. They can't pay you, man. Make sure. Oh, you got the dogs, man.
We're bringing him out right now.
No. Wait, man, bring that door. Hey. They pay you?
Let go of your pants.
No. Bring out the fucking door. No. Bring out the driver.
Just take him outside real quick.
Yes, please. I'm good. I'm done. Look at that. I have four. Let's go this one. What's going on, sir? I need a credit card in my hand. Credit card, Visa. You take it out. Take it out. Don't pay. Let's tell me. Here. You got a credit card. Just pay it. Look at the yeah, nice card.
Don't drop.
Those cops who abuse their power and resort to excessive force should not only be fired, but also permanently barred from working in law enforcement. It's time to hold them accountable and ensure they never have the opportunity to misuse their authority again. Do you think these officers used excessive force, or was it justified? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.